So there's an awful lot going on right now. Um, not just in the United States, but around the world. Um, Protests are going on everywhere. Uh, People wanting their civil rights, justice, social justice. They want to stop police brutality. More countries than ours have a problem with that. Racism, hatred, white supremacy. Um, I'm a little embarrassed to be white myself, by the way. One of my books is going to be Ashamed to be white, embarrassed to be human. Um, I just, I'm blown away by the Breonna Taylor thing right now. Kentucky is in an uproar. There were dozens of protests across the nation last night because of the decision that the grand jury made in Kentucky not to indict any of the three officers that had to do with Breonna's killing in her apartment, where she was shot dead in her bed with a bullet lodged in the bottom of her foot, no less, which tells you she wasn't standing up in the hallway, as one of the officers had claimed that he saw man and woman standing in the hallway with the man holding the gun, the rifle. Their stories are all conflicting, and none of them supposedly had their cameras on. Coincidentally, no footage was taken until the patrol officers arrived after all the shooting had taken place. Um, the whole thing sounds foul to me, and I think they really need to investigate it further. So, people are demanding to see the grand jury evidence that was given to the grand jury. They think they haven't been told everything. One officer was indicted for, what did they call it? Wanton recklessness, for shooting bullets that traveled through Breonna's apartment and into a neighboring apartment upstairs, even though bullets also traveled into a neighboring apartment next door. The upstairs apartment had a white family living there. The next door apartment had a black family living there. And the officer was charged with one charge of wanton endangerment for the bullets that traveled through the floor into the apartment upstairs. And not even an endangerment charge for Breonna's, for the bullets flying through her apartment, 6 of which hit her in bed and killed her. And they didn't even charge anything for the bullets that flew into the apartment next door, where a man and a woman and an infant lived. They were black, so I guess that doesn't matter. But Black lives do matter, and that's what the uproar is all about. Because most of us know this, and we're standing up against those who deny it. And one day it's going to change. One day we're all going to be so blended that nobody will know who's what, and it won't even matter, because we'll all be the same. Maybe the different races were made on purpose to, cause that division and drive us apart, so that we could eventually come back together and see how alike we really are. We can only hope. Anyway, that's my 2 bits about that. The other thing that's going on right now is Trump. Trump. Oh my God, Trump. Sure, check out my latest book, Trump: A Lesson for America 2020. It's available on Amazon right now, paperback and ebook. Really cheap. Middlegroundpublishing.com or middleground.world. God, 3 times today in different interviews, he said again that he absolutely is not going to abide or agree to abide to a peaceful transfer of power if he loses the election. He said the only way it'll be peaceful is, if there's not a transfer, if it's just a continuation, then it'll be fine with him and his base, I guess. Otherwise, there's probably going to be some kind of uproar. He's probably going to sit his ass in the Oval Office and refuse to leave. And I don't know what our government's going to do about it, because, they're all saying, we just never, the Constitution wasn't written for this type of scenario. We never expected to have a president in office who wouldn't step down, who just wanted to, take over and hold on to power. We just never expected this. Probably should have thought about that. But I think they're going to be making some changes, probably another amendment to the Constitution regarding presidential power. For those who don't know, the president is only 1/3 of the power in our government. We have 3 equal branches of government, and that is the executive branch, the president, and the House of Representatives, and the Senate, our Congress. So I'm sure they'll find a way to stop him from taking over and becoming a monarch over America like he wishes to be. We are not an autocracy. We are a democracy. And we're going to hold on to that somehow, one way or another. Things may get worse before it gets better, but one way or another. All right. It's my 2 cents on that again today, and I think that's all I'll touch on for today, because we're almost at 8 minutes. I don't want to make it a long video. I guess I'll just talk about a couple of things each time I do this, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out my other channels, my other videos, and check out my books.